grew up on the street. Well, it's more of a matter of speaking. I actually grew up a few blocks away. I say I grew up on the street because I spent an extraordinary amount of time here. Life events happened here. So many of my memories happened here that it's simply easier to say, quote, I grew up on this street, quote, until people ask you to explain, which makes everything complicated. For example, there was a toy shop where I promptly threw myself on the floor and had a tantrum because I wanted a groovy girl's bunk bed. Right there is where I played Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. Over there is the park where I was when my father learned that 2 planes had crashed into the World Trade Center. I resolved to spend a whole day on Ludlow Avenue observing all walks of life. I arrived before anything opened and the morning traffic was just starting to pick up. I used to cruise through here at this hour, probably on my way to pick up a bagel. Let's just sit and observe for a while. How nice. Hi! There's a windowsill here that used to be filled with books and toys that I'd play with while Dad socialized. They also had 2 tricycles that I would zoom through the store until I got tired. I haven't seen either things for a few years.
Did you want to get something to eat?
Yeah, that's a bit of an odd request. Can I get a side of bacon, not crispy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Cool.
For now.
When I talked to different store owners, I asked them what made Ludlow so enticing to people. Besides CVS, there's 3 blocks of family-owned businesses. The personal feel that people get when they walk into the stores is what brings people back. But I felt a certain sense of urgency. Amazon is killing stores like these every day. How long before Ludlow really feels that burn? The Institute for Local Self-Reliance compares Amazon's CEO Jeff Bezos to a 19th century robber baron, the likes of Andrew Carnegie and John Rockefeller. The ILSR predicts that Amazon has eliminated nearly 150,000 jobs and displaced enough sales to cause 135 million square feet of retail vacancies. Imagine like 4 central parks next to each other. That's about right. The community bond that exists here is almost tangible. Amazon may be killing retail, but one thing it cannot kill is quality customer service and personal experience. Local businesses have to be at the top of their game to creating quality places for people to shop in order to deal with Amazon. Greta from the Hans Guild has that down. When I was little, there was a box of Legos on the floor meant for little people like me. Her store sells sweaters, moccasins, hats, and oriental rugs. Not only does she sell them, she is an expert in these products. You can't get expert advice on Amazon. Not like Greta. Listen to the street. Just listen. What do you hear? I hear the rush of cars, leaves crackling to the ground, small amounts of litter being tossed about, and the whine of the crosswalk beeper thing. Listen again and see. Something I've always loved about Ludlow is how often you can see someone you know.
I don't think it's working.
You go to UC, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, how are you? Good.
How's school going?
Excellent.
Like it?
Yeah.
Like you live on campus?
Yeah.
Okay. Good roommate?
Oh, I have 3 excellent roommates. They're all good. We're all good friends.
That's good.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I also saw my dad. He was happy to see me because it had been a while. A bit of background. In 2009, an IGA grocery store was on Ludlow Avenue. A large majority of Cliftonites shopped there for convenience and a friendly feel. One day it went bankrupt and closed. This shell of a store sat there for years being tossed about to people that didn't have the money to fix it up. Thus, Clifton Market was born from frustrated Cliftonites who wanted a grocery store, god damn it. Clifton Market was the vision of the board to be a neighborhood co-op where residents would chip in $200 and eventually buy the store back with that money. It took a while, but the market opened in early 2017, 8 years after the IGA closed. It's still struggling. With a new Kroger opening close to the University of Cincinnati's campus, it faces competition for both convenience and price. Some Clifton residents still choose to shop elsewhere and not support the market.
Their memories of an empty, dark space for 5 years, really, that's what drives them. This, what it could be, it scares them that it could fail, and it would go back to this empty space, or like become like a big Walmart or something. They love the store. People love the store. They just, it's bright, airy, colorful. It's got everything to make you happy. And there's no downside to it. We're trying to make this cafe area a community space. Like I'm playing guitar. Another person who's going to be a spokesperson, she's going to try to sell little paintings and coasters she does. And so we're going to have artists sort of greet people and sell them shares and take loans, but also, just hawk their wares, whether it could be like a jewelry or just something simple, nothing over the top. But as far as the community, we haven't really scratched the surface because a lot of people their habits have changed from the store being gone for 5 years, and they haven't gotten back into the groove of shopping here. And that's our main focus, is just to encourage people to shop here, only shop here.
My dad volunteers for the market almost every day, trying to sell a few extra shares. Skyline Chili is a highlight to anyone visiting Cincinnati. Some people think the Gold Star is better. They are wrong. I've been going to Skyline Chili on the corner of Clifton and Ludlow Avenues my whole life. I take great pride in the fact that I was the first customer in this Skyline in the year 2007. It's been a place for me to meet friends, catch up, eat, and laugh. Another interesting food dynamic on the street is the amount of foreign food available. The business district on Ludlow Avenue is home to a Mexican, Italian, Moroccan, and 2 Indian restaurants. There is the Grill of India and Ambar Indian. Some people say that the Grill of India is better. They are also wrong. Clifton residents have certainly shown a rejection to retail and big businesses, especially because it faces competition from all sides. Clifton Town Meeting was originally formed to prevent the widening of Clifton Avenue throughout the neighborhood. It causes vehicles to go slower and improves the safety of the neighborhood. In the 1980s, the historic Esquire Theater space was threatened by Wendy's, who wanted in. Cliftonites realized that if Wendy's was allowed to move in, more fast food would surely follow. The case of Clifton Town Meeting and the Clifton Theater Court versus the developers went all the way to the Ohio Supreme Court. Clifton was victorious, and today the Esquire is a popular indie movie theater and serves as a hub of Ludlow Avenue. What I've learned about this street is that it is absolutely vital to the community. It stitches together the residential and the college campus. People gather, laugh, create, eat, and learn. If Clifton didn't have a place like Ludlow to gather in, Clifton Market would never have happened. The Esquire would never have been saved. The people did that. And that is what makes Ludlow so important. The people that gather there.